Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with probably one of my favorite spreads to do, which is my rewind spreads. I really love doing these because it means that I can really get into planning exactly what I did, and this is more of like my memory keeping. So if you're new to my channel, the rose gold neutral vertical Erin Condren is my rewind spread planner. It's strictly all rewind spreads, except for the first few that I did, like my July spread and then like this spread. Those were not rewinds. It was this week in July that I decided to do rewind spreads, and I fell in love with it, and so I've dedicated this planner strictly to rewind spreads from that week in July going forward. And this is the 18-month, so it will go all the way through the end of 2017. And if you can tell, where is it? The rewind spreads are these pages right here. So the planner is already getting, you can see where the, I'm using stickers because the planner is getting kind of full, which I like. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Like when I get done with the full 18 months, how thick this planner is. That may be silly, but I'm really excited. So anyway, this is the week that I'm planning for. It is the 17th through the 23rd, and I'm going to be using the first format of the Scribble Prints Co. Forever and Always kit. This is the kit that Kirsten helped design for her wedding, and I saw it and immediately said, I want that for my anniversary week. So I did pick up the very first run of this, which means that it is not the updated new layout. I'm missing a couple things, which is fine by me. But so you can, like, it's got everything that it's got almost everything that the additional runs had. I think the only difference is maybe this page where you don't actually have these two boxes, and you have, I think you have quarter boxes, and you don't have these two boxes, and then you have flags. So I'm missing a couple things in this kit, but that is okay with me because, like I said, I love this kit. I think it's perfect. It's just everything that I kind of want. So I'm going to look back and see. I've done 2, 3. It's been a while since I've done a white space spread. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I am going to do a white space spread with this. I'm really, really excited about that. So what I want to do is I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm going to do all of my heart checklist up at the top. I'm going to do my full boxes here and then have this down here, this section right here, just to kind of mark any other like things going on, appointments or things like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And this kit is the one that does have the matte washi, so that is what I'm using. So we're just going to dive right in. So this week was a fantastic week. We celebrated, we celebrated 6 years married on Sunday the 23rd. And I am super, 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 super excited about it. I can't believe that we've been married for 6 years now. It just seems like there are days where I feel like I've been married to him my entire life, and then there are days that I feel like I just got married last week. And so I'm overwhelmed with joy for my marriage, I guess. I don't want that to sound cheesy or anything, but I'm really overjoyed. So I've got my bottom washi down. Next I'm going to take my quote box, which says I'll be your forever and you'll be my always, and I'm going to put it down carefully. Alright. So this kit does not have the little mini flags, and I think these flags are, like, I think they'll work, but they're a bit too big, and I may use the flags. So I'm going to go grab my multicolor stuff. Okay guys, so I went and grabbed my multicolor folder, so I'm just going to flip through here and find, oh, there we are, my multicolor flags. Oh, I'm hitting everything, I do apologize. Okay, so I do have 2 of these, so let me see if I can find a good color match to these glitters here. I feel like this tan is a good match, but I also feel like I could use these green, but I don't know. I think this tan, I think I'm going to use the tan because I feel like it's the best match. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. Where did my... Oh, I'm on the wrong week. I don't know what happened. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and put down... the mini flag. Okay. So, I think... I'm losing my mind. Okay, so I think I'm going to do 2 habit trackers. Do the pink one first, and then the tan, taupe, beige, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I am going to use the glitter headers, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do this dark color, the tan, and then the green. I think I'm going to kind of do them in that order. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to lay down all of these first. So I'm a huge fan of the glitter headers. I am proud to say that I have jumped on the glitter header bandwagon. I love glitter headers. I just do. And I never used to be, like, I never thought that I would be a white space planner. I always thought that no white space was for me. Like, in the beginning, I started out white space because I was using printables, but I'm like, meh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's not cohesive. It doesn't look right. It's not, doesn't flow well. And so I never thought that I would actually be a white space planner, but as I've gotten more into planning, I've found out that white space planning, like the white space planning I'm doing now is versus the white space planning I was doing before, not the same. And so I'm in love with white space planning. I still try and do a lot of the no white space spread. I try and do an even mix of the white space and no white space spreads, because I know that there are people who love no white space, and I know there are people who love white space, and my channel is all about showcasing different shops and different planning styles, and so I like to show you guys just different, just different planning styles in general. So that's when I started doing the no white space spreads and very quickly fell in love. Ooh. Sorry if you can hear my washer in the background. I'm having to do laundry. If you've watched my channel over the few videos that I've put up over the month of October, then you would know that I do laundry every day. Okay, before I put down my green glitter headers, let me get some of this cleaned up. Before I put down the green glitter headers, I want to go ahead and put down the full boxes. So I'm trying to figure out which one I like best. I think I like this one best. So I'm going to put that one on Friday, which means that I'm going to put this one here on Monday. And then I'll do the lace here. Out of all of them, the one with the tag is the one I like the least. So just get my full boxes down. My washing machine sounds like it's going to take off. I don't know why. It drives me bananas. I really hope that it's not near as loud in the video as it is in real life. Although I think it is going to be too loud. I think I'm just going to hold off until it stops taking off. Okay guys, so I think my dryer has finally stopped acting like it's going to take off. So I'm back to planning now. So the last thing that I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to put down my green glitter headers down here at the bottom. And I apologize if my head ends up in any of these shots. For some reason I'm having a hard time figuring out how to get back in the swing of planning things on video. Because I've not filmed in so long, I feel like I've forgotten how to film. Oops. I love these colors. I kind of wish that, oh wait, no I do. Okay, so when I bought this, I bought the full-size kit and then I bought the mini kit. And I was accidentally sent 2 full kits. And so I contacted Andrea and we worked it all out. And so I actually have 2 full kits now, which is awesome because I'm using one and then I'll have a backup because I love this kit so much. Anyway, back to what I'm trying to do. I'm not going to use those. Okay. I hate that there's not a green one in here. Alright, anyway, I'm going to do my heart checklist up at the top, and I'm just going to use the full heart checklist and not try and cut them at all, just use the full ones since I'm using the top as like a checklist and then the bottom as a like other things going on. So now I'm going to go ahead and put down my date covers, and I mentioned it in a previous video, but my dog seems to only eat when I film, and that is holding true today. Drives me bananas. I don't know why she does it. So I am so sorry, but I don't feel like I can deprive her of her food. Hey, come here. She eats like a horse. Does anybody else's dog eat like a horse? I mean, she absolutely eats like a horse. And I'm like, come on now. I know you don't have to eat that loudly. And nope. She still does it anyway. It would have been really nice if this hot chocolates had been green to match the date cover. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take the other little flag here and just stick it up here in the corner. I like layering the flag over the date cover so you can see it. When it's behind it, you can't really see it, so I don't like doing that. Okay. So I am going to need to do, I need a to-do list and a dinners, I think is what I'm going to do. Okay, anyway, back to where I was. I need a to-do header, so I think I'm going to stick to the green headers. I'm going to do a dinners and a to-do. Ouch. So I think I'm going to do this dark color and the pink ombre heart checklist, I think is what I'm going to do. Okay. Now that I got stickers all over me. Oh, I want to do a little piece of washi. So I think I'm going to do just this little piece of washi right here in between the habit trackers and the weekly boxes. Ouch. Oh, you guys, so many interruptions when filming tonight. So many interruptions. I don't even, oh my goodness, I don't even. Okay, so let's see here. Let's just go day by day now. Monday, got all this. I have we didn't really have necessarily a bill due, but we needed to pay something. So I'm just going to use this, bill due, and then I'm going to go into my Munchkin book here and see if I can find my Netflix and binge Munchkin. My sister was here, so we sat and we watched Netflix. No, he's really mad. I hate that. Okay, anyway. So I'm just going to take one of these patterned half boxes and just kind of put it right here in the center. I think I'm just going to use a little TV that says Netflix binge. And then I'll write in that we had a Netflix binge. Okay. And then on Tuesday, we had, and I'm going to use this little mini icon here on Tuesday for our trash because we took out the trash. And then I think I'm going to take a solid half box and just do a half box here, and then my munchkins again. And then, let's see. Go to my second munchkin folder. Not really a munchkin that works. So look at the little emojis. I think that'll work. Alright, so I'm just going to use this like little relax emoji sticker, and so I'm just going to use this little face mask emoji because my sister did a face mask while I did her hair for her because I'm a nice sister. Okay, and then on Wednesday, let's see, he had band practice, and I had a brow appointment. So I'm going to use the skinny, I'm going to use the skinny washi, or the skinny appointment label for brows, and then the larger appointment label for band. But I'm going to come in here and grab the Carolina Crafts brow or eyelash appointment stickers, and I think I'm going to take this tan because I feel like it kind of works the best, and just put it right here. And then let's go fishing again in my for my musical munchkins. Alright, then Thursday, I have the day off. Do I have a day off? I don't know that I have a day off sticker. I could use one of these. I need a little food munchkin, I know that. Okay, so I'm going to do the day off in this pink. I'm going to do it super close up here at the top because there are a couple things I have to do. And then I think I'm going to use another patterned half box down here at the bottom. And then the green appointment label flipped the opposite way here. Ugh, that is not straight. Okay, so I'm just going to use a little fork and spoon. And then for the day off, I'm going to just do the happy little munchkin here. But for Thursday, I'm also going to use a little car icon because I need that. And I'm also going to use a little appointment icon. And then on a Friday, use the payday as well as the bill due. Okay. So I'm going to use this little movie marquee for the down at the bottom, and then I'm just going to use one of these squared off boxes up at the top that's crooked. And then Saturday was pumpkin day, pumpkin day, pumpkin day. So I'm going to use this green squared off box to write down the places that we went because there are 3 little asterisk dots here. So I'm just going to turn this like into a little mini checklist. Actually, I'm going to use the balloons right here. So I need another half box here, but I think I want to, I think I'm going to use this lace patterned one and just layer it ever so slightly over the glitter header. And then I'm going to go back here to my little emojis, and I'm going to get the fall emojis out, and I'm going to get the little one sitting in a pumpkin cup, like the large one sitting in a pumpkin cup, and then need a to-do list down here at the bottom because we have my husband had band practice, and then we had another little meeting, so I'm just going to write band in the other little meeting. And then I'm going to take this last patterned half box and put it right here, and then get the little couple emojis from the Coffee Monsters Co. I'm going to get this mid-size. Just put that in right there. Okay, so usually I would put in, and I think I'm going to. I'm going to put in like my weekend banner. Right there. the rest of this I am done with. So the only thing left here to do is decorate, which I'm going to do in just a minute. Now I'm going to pull in a few other things that are going to throw this spread off completely. And I hate it. But actually, I don't have to use the Gilmore Girls ones. Yay! The blue's not gonna throw it off. Okay. So I've got my KPL Plans Halloween countdowns, which I've just been taking, and I'm going to put them down here at the very bottom. Because again, they do not go with this spread at all. But I've done it consistently, so I want to continue to do it. Can't believe how close we're getting to Halloween, you guys. Okay, and so lastly, I'm going to grab this, it's a white, and it's the Jelly Roll 08 pen in white, and so I'm going to just write the date as best as I can on here. Alright, and so I kept my numbers pretty small. Because I want to make sure that I have room for my wacky holidays. So I just did them really small down at the bottom. So I've got my Once More with Love October Wacky Holidays. So the 17th is Wear Something Gaudy Day. The 18th is Chocolate Cupcake Day. I'm trying to figure out how to get this in here. The 19th is Evaluate Your Life Day. The 20th is Sloth Day, which I think is adorable. The 21st is Count Your Buttons Day. The 22nd is Caps Lock Day. And the 23rd is Mole Day, which is funny. These are wacky, that's for sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do now real quick is I'm going to fill all of this out. And I think I want to fill it out using my forest green Statler pen. I've not pulled this out in a while, so that is what I'm going to use to fill all of this out. And I am going to, I usually speed through filling out things, but I think I'm going to just kind of talk through it. I say that, but you know, I can't talk and write at the same time. I love this Statler pen with this kit. The forest green looks great. Okay, so obviously I cannot talk and write at the same time, so I'm just going to speed you guys through this. Alright guys, so, I didn't fill out my to-do section over here. Let me do that real quick. Alright, so I realized that I was missing something on this day here to kind of mark that C took his, my husband took his EMT test. So I'm going to take this little tag right here and I'm just going to write that he took his second EMT test along with his score. And then I do need a heart little thing on Wednesday. I don't need to put anything in it, I just need the heart there. Okay, so now what I have left to do is decorate. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one here with here. I love these this deco. It's so pretty. I don't really know what that is. I don't really like it either. So I'm just going to put it back. I think it's supposed to be like a baby's breath or something, but don't really like that one either. And I know I can't get both of those back in the little spots. Okay, so that is what the finished spread looks like. Let me get this stuff out of the way. And I could not be more excited for the way that this turned out. I think this is probably my favorite spread to date. I absolutely love it. And I even don't mind the little Halloween countdowns, even though they don't match. I'm cool with those. I just love the way that this turned out. This is probably like my top spread. My favorite. So let me see if I can get this little flag. I don't know that it's going to stay, but... Alright, so here is what I have left over from this kit. I have 7 of the pink glitter headers. Here's... Oh, no, I need to do this. Okay, because band... Oh, it was not rescheduled. But... browse or rescheduled-ish. Band was actually canceled. Okay, so here's what's left of the freebie. Then on this page I have a bill due, all teardrops and flags, as well as a lot of the icons and 1 weekly ombre. Here I have 3 half boxes, 2 of the squared half boxes, and 1 skinny appointment label. Here I have 2 pieces of deco, the to clean list and then the teardrops and flags. I used just the dinners and to do headers, and then 1 heart little thing. So there's basically all of this left. Basically all of the washi left. You have 7 ombre heart checklists left, and then 1 full box left. So there's a lot left over in this kit. And yeah, so that is everything. Again, favorite spread. It was a perfect kit to use for my anniversary week, or mine and my husband's anniversary week. It just kind of was everything that I was looking for in an anniversary kit. Like the kit that I wanted to use for my anniversary. So I'm so excited about this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment down below letting me know what kind of plan with me's you would like what kind of planner videos you'd like to see, what kind of kits you want to see me use and plan with me's, what shops you want to see, anything like that. Take a look at my shop and let me know which kits from there you want to see. And yeah, be sure and follow along on Instagram for updates as far as when I will have new releases. And thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!